Is it time to buy or sell Praxis Precision Medicines stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Praxis Precision Medicines. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 15th of October, 2025, our system has classified Praxis Precision Medicines as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a remarkable gain of 183.71%. Since we initially recommended purchasing Praxis Precision Medicines just 2 days ago. This equates to an average return of 91.86% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 suggests that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of recent developments, we find ourselves unable to forecast the stock's next movement, as it could potentially go in either direction. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 4.82% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 73.9% to 4.82%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 16.79%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 94.2% and negative 16.79% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $9.43 and $135.40. Our latest daily update for Praxis Precision Medicines features the headline, Significant Movements in Praxis Precision Medicines Incorporated Stock Price on Thursday, fluctuating 31.63% between high and low. The stock price of Praxis Precision Medicines Incorporated rose 183.71% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, climbing from $57.35 to $162.71. This marks 3 consecutive days of gains. It will be intriguing to observe whether this upward trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 31.63%, reaching a low of $156.41 and a high of $205.89. Notably, the price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days, rising by 194.82% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume has also increased, with a total of 13 million more shares exchanged than the previous day. In total, 14 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $2.2 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $205.89, while the lowest price was $26.70. Currently, the price is 20.97%, or $43.18 below the 52-week high, and 66.73%, or $326.29, below the all-time high reached on the 29th of April, 2021, when the price peaked at $489. Praxis Precision Medicines is in the spotlight after its experimental drug ulixacaltamide delivered positive top-line Phase 3 results in 2 pivotal trials for essential tremor. This achievement drove a massive intraday rally of roughly 200 to 235%, lifting the stock to levels not seen since March 2022. The company states that the drug improved daily functioning, which is a commercially meaningful endpoint that shifts investor perception from binary clinical risk to near-term revenue potential. Simultaneously, Praxis filed a proposed public offering of common stock, including an underwriting option for up to 15% more shares and pre-funded warrants offered to select investors. While this funding could dilute existing holders, it provides capital to support the launch, manufacturing, and further programs. Recent inducement restricted stock unit grants and a new research collaboration in its genetic medicine partnerships add operational depth, although active investor litigation notices from September remain a potential headline risk. In the short term, the stock is likely to remain volatile as markets digest approval and commercial timelines, dilution terms, and any regulatory updates. In the long term, if ulixacaltamide receives label approval and captures market share, Praxis could see a significant increase in its valuation. Conversely, failed regulatory hurdles, disappointing pricing, or substantial dilution could compress returns. Investors should carefully weigh the clinical breakthrough and cash plan against the legal and execution risks involved. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, it was recorded that Jefferies assigned PRAX a buy rating along with a hold action. On the same day, Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, Guggenheim also assigned PRAX a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September, 2025, Jefferies again assigned PRAX a buy rating along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, H.C. Wainwright gave PRAX a buy rating with a hold action as well. On Monday, the 3rd of March, 2025, Deutsche Bank assigned PRAX a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Praxis Precision Medicines stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is viewed as neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock with a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Praxis Precision Medicines. The stock of Praxis Precision Medicines Incorporated shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which suggests a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average exceeds the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected from the levels at $69.60 and $51.25. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 12th of September, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 331.53%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 25 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 27 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 18 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 22 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 11 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Praxis Precision Medicines. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and given the right conditions, the stock may perform very poorly in the coming days. This stock is likely to experience significant movement during the day, exhibiting high volatility. The prediction interval from the Bollinger Band indicates that this stock carries a high level of risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $49.48 between its highest and lowest points, representing a 31.63% change. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 11.50%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Praxis Precision Medicines, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio means the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and possible bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative $3.45. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Praxis Precision Medicines. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might want to consider entering a position and using volume as your guide for when to exit. Conversely, there is no significant support from accumulated volume below, indicating that the stock could potentially drop sharply under specific conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you are an experienced trader who understands how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Praxis Precision Medicines from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Mitchell Dean J., who bought and sold 22,570 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 83.084. In total, insiders acquired 2,375,383 shares and sold 58,621 shares during the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $157.67, reflecting a decline of 3.10%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, indicating a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is at 95, which considerably heightens this risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 24 days ago. Is Praxis Precision Medicines stock a good buy? Praxis Precision Medicines Inc. shows several causative signals. However, we believe these indicators alone are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At its current position, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, which means investors should consider holding or accumulating shares while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a strong buy to a hold candidate since our last evaluation. After assessing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 17th of October, we anticipate that Praxis Precision Medicines will open higher by $12.29, beginning trading at $175. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.